This is the pre-crash review of my Qav500 quadcopter. I'm doing this so that when I crash it, if I'm missing any parts, I've got the video to figure out what parts I'm missing, as well as letting everybody know what I'm working on, anybody interested. First thing is the frame. I picked this frame design for two reasons. First off, it's designed specifically for shooting aerial videos. The frame is divided into two parts. The first part is the lower half, which is down here, these two pieces along with the arms. This part actually mounts the arms and all of the motors, and underneath here the ESCs, or electronic speed controls. The second part is the upper deck, which is here to here. And this holds the payload, including battery, autopilot, receiver, and camera gear. These two sections are connected using vibration dampeners. You can see two of them right here on this side. There's two on the other side too. The genius of this is it uses the mass you already have to dampen the vibration of the motors for the autopilot and the camera. It's a very efficient design. The second reason I picked this frame is one of the deck plates doubles as a power distribution function. You solder the ESC to the board along with a battery connector and anything else that needs power. You can look up Qav500 to get more information if you wish. The motors are NX8 4008 620 kV motors. They are rated to lift almost 2 pounds each at maximum thrust. They are controlled using the aforementioned Turnigy 30 amp plush ESCs. And yes, this quadcopter is overpowered for what I'm using it for at this moment. The controller, which I'm using, is a NASA Lite. I usually use autopilot flight controllers, and this is the first time I've used the NASA system. The instructions for setup and tuning were not complete, but I finally figured it out. The NASA controller is connected to an FrSky X8R 16-channel receiver using an S-bus, which reduces the amount of wires, which makes it more reliable and less heavy. The controller has a GPS and compass module for location input for location orientation, just in case there's loss of signal or you run into trouble. You can go online to get more information about the NASA controller if you want. The transmitter is a FrSky Taranis 18-channel radio. It's a great radio that has tons of features and isn't expensive compared to others. It's also very easy to program, and you can hook it up to your computer to program and update it. The FPV system, I'm using a Mobius 1080p video camera. The camera right now is mounted on top and back a little bit, which allows me to see part of the copter as I'm flying. This allows me to have better situational awareness by giving me a reference between the attitude of the copter in relation to the ground. I have designed a camera tilt system here in the front that I'll be using later after I finish tuning the NASA controller. The camera is easily moved from the front to the back by using Velcro. The camera output goes to a 600 microwatt video transmitter with a cloverleaf omnidirectional antenna. The receiver is embedded in Fat Shark goggles, which also uses a cloverleaf antenna. You can see the goggles here. And just put them on as you fly, so you can. It makes it look like you're actually flying it. I'm always designing new or modified bits of copters and their components. I'm currently designing a QAV version where I'm replacing these aluminum arms with lighter tubular arms that will fold back for easier transport. I'm also designing a copter that flips this whole thing idea over so the motors are on top and the motor section is smaller, so it's less weight. That makes the propellers a little bit further off the ground and less likely to catch debris. Keep posted, and I'll hopefully be posting that as I'm designing it. I'm also designing an inline brushless gimbal that is specifically for this Mobius camera. If all works out, it should be simpler and more aerodynamic than what is offered at this time. I'll be posting videos of my flights on my YouTube channel, Qav500 Please visit it and subscribe so you can be notified when I post new videos. That's YouTube channel Qav500 Thanks for visiting, and Kitty says hi.